Sarah is well known in her community for her wisdom. She's a teacher at a local high school, always the one people turn to for advice. One day, Lily, Sarah's friend, comes to her with a problem. She's struggling at work and her personal life isn't going great either. Lily has been working in a toxic office environment where everyone gossips, undermines each other, and negativity spreads like wildfire. Despite this, she refuses to quit, convinced that she can fix things with her positive attitude. Sarah, being wise, advises Lily to avoid the toxic office environment and focus on her personal growth. You can't change the mindset of people who are set in their ways, Sarah explains, and you certainly can't bring light to a room filled with darkness. Sarah also tells Lily, be mindful of the company you keep. If you surround yourself with people who don't uplift you, you might find yourself drifting into the same negative mindset. Lily is skeptical, thinking she can still make a difference at work. However, she reluctantly agrees to try and avoid spending time with her colleagues outside work. Lily decides to keep pushing through the toxic workplace, thinking she can handle it. However, over time, she starts noticing herself becoming more irritable, stressed, and even passive-aggressive at work. The negative energy from her colleagues rubs off on her, and her performance begins to decline. Her once bright and optimistic personality now feels drained and shadowed. Lily ignores Sarah's advice about keeping a positive circle. Instead, she continues hanging out with her miserable colleagues after work, hoping to change them. But with each day, she feels more miserable and disconnected from her true self. Meanwhile, Sarah follows her own advice. She avoids the toxic office gossip, focusing on her students and colleagues who share her positive, growth-focused values. She makes sure to surround herself with people who inspire and support her, which fuels her own personal growth. Her career continues to flourish, and her personal life feels more balanced and joyful. As a result, Sarah's life becomes better. Her students thrive, she gets promoted, and she maintains strong, positive relationships with people who encourage her. After a few months, Lily finally realizes the damage she's done. Her work performance has suffered. She's been passed over for a promotion because her work has become less focused, and she's found herself slowly being dragged into negative habits. But it's not too late for her to turn things around. Lily finally accepts that the only way to break free from this cycle is to change her environment, distance herself from toxic people, and start fresh. Questions to think about. Can I really change others? Sometimes, we think we can change the behavior of others around us. But what's more likely to happen is that their negativity will pull us down, not the other way around. Do you want to take the risk? What will happen if I continue with toxic friendships or work environments? If you keep staying in unhealthy places, what do you think will happen to your mental and emotional well-being? Could you end up losing your own happiness and purpose? What are the consequences of surrounding myself with negativity? How does constantly being around negative people affect your mindset? Do you think it will have long-term consequences on your career or personal life? Is it worth it to ignore good advice from wise people? When you hear advice from someone who's experienced and wise, do you think it's worth ignoring, or should you take it into serious consideration before it's too late? Let's take Abraham Lincoln as an example. Despite being surrounded by naysayers and doubters, Lincoln chose his companions wisely, those who supported and believed in his vision. He didn't let others drag him down, and his perseverance in the face of adversity helped him become one of the greatest leaders in history. In life, the company we keep matters more than we realize. If we surround ourselves with negativity or toxic people, we're likely to fall into the same mindset. But just like Sarah, when we focus on positive relationships, we create a space for growth, happiness, and success. What's the most toxic relationship you've cut out of your life for good? Please comment below. If this story resonated with you, hit the like button and subscribe for more stories that can change your life.